Hi, I'm Caroline Kelly, and today I have a short and sweet hip opening sequence for you. This is great for anyone who has tight hips, is an athlete, and it's also a really nice way of unwinding at the end of the day. All you need is some space to lie down, maybe a blanket to go underneath your head, and a yoga bolster or a couple of cushions will work fine too. Let's begin lying down on our backs. So the blanket's just a nice one to keep the neck at ease, and we'll begin by pulling the legs in towards us and rocking a little bit left and right. That can usually tell a lot about how our back is feeling today. And then taking your knees in circles, warming up the lower back and hips, and then go the opposite way. And then pull both legs in towards you and lengthen your left leg along the floor. Let's pull your cushions or your bolster close in and then roll over to your left, bringing your knee and foot onto the bolster there. And then turning your rib cage and reaching your arms out nice and wide. Oh, it feels so good. So sometimes it can feel like it's a deep stretch in the outer hips, maybe in the lower back. Let's breathe into this. As you inhale, expand into your lower ribs. And exhaling, relaxing. Inhaling to the lower ribs. And exhaling, relaxing. Let's do one more breath. And then as you exhale, draw your navel towards your spine. Come on out of the twist. Just have both feet on the floor. A moment to notice how that feels. And then lift your cushions over to your right side. And pull your left leg in towards you. And then on the exhale, roll over to the right. Turn your rib cage left, maybe left hand reaches out. Another nice thing to do here is have your right hand on your left thigh. That can make the stretch in the hips a bit deeper. And then breathing deeply and imagining the breath can get into those tight spots. So this twist is so good for your hips, your lower back, and even your chest muscles. Deep breath. And then exhaling, navel to spine, and then come on out of the twist. Oh, that felt good. Pull the legs in towards you, lengthen your lower back, and then place your left foot on the floor, heels underneath the knee. Flex your right toes towards your shin, cross your right ankle over your left thigh. So if this is a deep stretch, stay right here. Or with your neck and shoulders relaxed, pull the left leg in towards you. You're going to feel a good stretch in that outer right hip. If it's really awkward to get your left leg, you can use a belt around the back of the thigh like an arm extension. So your shoulders drop down your back and your neck's nice and relaxed. Let's breathe deeply here, imagining we can get the breath into that right hip where those tight muscles are. Sometimes a little rocking left and right feels good, like rocking a baby. See how that feels. And then come to stillness. Pull your left leg in a little further, deeper stretch. And then exhale, left foot to floor and right foot to floor. A moment to notice how that felt. And then cross your left leg over. Remember, flex your toes towards your shin and pull the right thigh in towards you. Quite common to feel that one side's a bit tighter than usual, or tighter than the other side. Maybe some rocking left and right. So if this is your tighter side, stay here. If the right side was tighter, then recross the other way, and we'll just spend a bit of extra time in the tight side. And then imagining you can breathe into those tight muscles, making more space. Breath is soothing. Couple more breaths. And one more deep breath. And then exhale, right foot to floor, left foot to floor. Oh, feels so good. Okay, next one. Slide your pillows out of the way just so they're not obstructing you, and grab your ankles, bring them up towards your outer hips. Okay, arms can be out wide like a cactus, and then we're going to swing our legs left and right. So my left leg's going to go left, and really the right knee reaches forwards and down, and then come to center and over to the other side. Keep going like that a few times. So you might be noticing how the hip muscles and the lower back muscles are connected, especially in these movements here. Okay, next time that the left leg falls to the left, grab your right ankle if you can and pull it up towards your right hip. And then left knee drops or thigh drops down towards the floor, right knee reaches forwards and down. And it's usually a big stretch through the front of your thigh and into the hip. And arms can be out wide if you like. And then use your breath to soothe out those tight muscles. This is always a deep stretch for me. One more deep breath, and then exhale, navel to spine, and come back to starting position. So I'm going to re-pull my ankles up towards the outer hips, and then my right leg's falling right, left knees reaching forwards and down. And again, I'm just going to pull that heel up closer to my hip. Oh, deep stretch through the front of the left hip and thigh muscles there. Once you're there, come back to your deep breathing, soothing out the tight muscles, calming our nervous system. And noticing, is this your tighter side or was the other way tighter? If this is your tighter side, stay here. Or exhale, navel to spine, come back to center and set yourself up the other way. We'll take a few more breaths. So if you're coming back to the right side just like I am, I'm noticing it's not as tight. There's already been a nice amount of release. let's take 2 more breaths. And then we'll exhale, navel to spine, and come on out of that stretch. Oh, feels so good. Okay, our final pose for our hip openers is to bring the soles of the feet together and let the thighs drop out wide. If it feels a bit tight in the lower back, just lift your hips up, lengthen your tailbone forward so your lower back feels longer, and then rest down. If it feels like really pulley in your knees or too much in the inner groin muscles, put some cushions underneath your knees so that you take away that stress. And then we'll bring our hands onto our belly. Close your eyes. And let your inhales gently fill into the belly area. And you might exhale through the mouth. Breathe into your belly. Deep breath in. As you exhale, navel to spine so you feel strong in your center. And then bring your hands to your outer thighs and bring the legs together. Ooh. And then let your knees touch in, walk your feet a little bit wider. Let your hips drop heavy into the floor. Finish with some deep, smooth breathings, moving our arms in time with the breath. So we'll inhale, arms come up, overhead until palms touch the floor. And then exhaling, bringing the arms down. Inhaling maybe for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like that. Inhaling, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Moment to rest in the residue. And then pick your feet up, pull your legs in towards you. Just smile. And rolling over to your side and coming on up to a seat. Okay, thank you so much for joining me with that hip sequence. I hope you feel lighter and better for it, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Namaste.